So, Alligator Alcatraz in Florida is continuing to shut down, wind down, unwind, whatever words they want to use, but continuing to shut down their operations. A judge ordered that it had to be closed down. There were environmental issues going on with indigenous people in the area. A lot of scandals surrounded Alligator Alcatraz from the very beginning. Congressman Maxwell Frost, a representative from the area from Florida, went to go check it out to go see what all is going on. And indeed, he was like, "Yo, there was like 2, 3 people working in there. They don't. It was dead. There's no people there. They didn't have nothing going on." Whereas prior times when he visited, it was crowded, it was chaotic, it was busy. There was a lot happening. So now they're shutting down less than a year later, $1 billion later. They're closing their doors, and detainees are being rerouted to other places. But the thing about it is this with Alligator Alcatraz. I mean, just the name, the name alone, it's like not only were there reported human rights violations happening, right? The facility was flooding. It was a lot going on.
But also, what happened to the $1 billion? They clearly didn't put $1 billion into the facility. The facility was run down. People were being crammed in and packed in like sardines, using the bathroom, everybody in the same, 10 to 12 people in the same cage with the toilet and the sink right there. Like it was a mess. So it wasn't like they spent $1 billion creating the best possible, humane, appropriate conditions to house people. By and large, these are not hardened criminals. We going after the worst of the worst, the traffickers and the drug dealers. That's not what was happening here. Okay, so these are not people that committed heinous crimes and deserve to be in jail or in prison or anything like that. Like, that's not what was going on. So they didn't spend $1 billion making the place appropriate. Where did the $1 billion go? Did it go to the private contractors? Did it go out to no bid contracts where they had their preferred contractors, you know, um, enriching themselves? Like, I mean, and listen, I've worked with the government, right? Like, when I was running my cousin's business, I worked with the government as a contractor. I put in bids on contracts for him when he had his cleaning business, and they were never no bid. They were never no bid. And these were big contracts, six-figure contracts. And so, like, you always need to be creating a fair system and creating balance. The no bid thing is bizarre to me, wild even. In any event, we got to, keep the conversation about Alligator Alcatraz going because some real untoward stuff was happening over there.